Hello and welcome. So let's get straight into making the family itself. So we go to file right here, we go to new family, and then we go to generic model. There, voila, generic model. Click open, and then we have different boxes. Alright, so first things, I will change the units to centimeters because I'm used to it. So first things first, we're gonna make the reference plane, and we're gonna make the reference plane for the bottom plate. But first I'd like to make a new color of reference plane. So you click to VV, then you go to to object styles right here, and then to annotation objects, reference planes, click on new one, and we will call it red, and of course we will make it red like this, voila, and make it let me see, a centered line, apply, okay, voila. Then we go to the shortcut RP for reference plane. Right here in the subcategory we will pick to red one. Then we're gonna draw a one right here. Then we go to the reference plane of it, and then one here, one here, one here, and not that one here. For the base plate I will select them all, and right here change them to red, voila. Then we're gonna put some dimensions on it, and dimensions are quite big, but we will change that in a minute. Voila, equal. And right here you can change the scale, and the dimensions will scale with it. So that's for the base plate now, and on the front we're gonna use the thickness, of course, voila. And we will make already a parameter. So how do you do that? You select the dimension right here, create a parameter, and make it instance, because we're gonna load it in to a other family. So that's important that you make it an instance so we can adjust it later on. So I'll make okay, we'll name it like this, voila. Alright, that's already good, and we will use this one also, make new one, instance, voila. Make a parameter like that, and make a parameter for this one. And instance, I forgot one right here, voila. Alrighty, right, and now we're gonna test it if it works. Normally it will work, I hope so. And we will make it 15, and this one we will make 20, and we will move this one upwards, voila. And that seems to be already good. So we're gonna model the base plate. So we go to the create tab right here, extrusion, then we're gonna choose for pick lights, and of course make sure it's locked, and then we're gonna just select the lines right here. Then we're gonna trim them, shortcut TR, and there we go. Click on finish, go to the front side, because we need to attach it to the base reference plane and the upper reference plane, voila. We're gonna change it thickness to 2, and voila, it is already working smooth, very nice. And now we're gonna make the top of it. So we're gonna use some reference planes, the original ones. We need one for this and one for this. Then I'm gonna select those two, mirror it by year, mirror it by axis. Voila. And then we're gonna, not trim, but reference spline again for the length of it, of course. Then I will dimension it again to put parameters on it. Voila. And I will make it a bit smaller, 1/5. Voila. And this we're gonna call it voila, and an instance parameter. There we go. Move it a little bit closer. I will change the name because this will be important later on. Gonna change it right here. You can change it by this logo, and then we're gonna column. This will be better. Then again, we're gonna pick those ones. Voila. And then we're gonna pick those. This will be very important for the thickness, and voila. Alright. Then we're gonna use this one for voila, instance parameter again. I will check if oh, this one is not instance, changed again to instance. Okay, apply, and voila, there we go. Now we're gonna check if they actually work. 08, yes, they actually work pretty nice. Right, and then for the column, oh, my bad. We will make it 12. Yes, very nice. And the length, maybe 25. Yes, this is quite right. Gonna move it upwards. Voila, apply. Okay, that seems to be working already good. Now we go to the front, and then with the reference plane, oh, not rotate, but reference plane, we're gonna make the base, the height of the plate. So we're gonna put a dimension again. I will change the scale to a smaller one so we can see it better, and then I can just, oh, voila, instance, of course, the height of it, and then reference plane again. This will be the same thickness as we have right here. Yes, voila, very good. That seems quite right. Then the reference plane, how high the ones that needs to be. So dimension again, and I will name it voila. That's quite right. Now we're gonna model the U shape to hold the column in its place. So we go to create tab, then we're gonna make extrusion. Alright, then we're gonna set a plane and it's center front. That's quite alright. Click OK, and now we're gonna pick lines again, make sure it's locked, and then we're gonna pick not the red ones but the green ones. Voila, very good. Okay, now I'm gonna trim those. Voila, voila, and then I'm gonna split this element because we need two ends right here. So again, trim tool, voila, voila, right here the trim tool, voila, and voila. We're gonna check it, then go to reference plane, reference level and make sure that you lock them right here. Voila. Then right here. Voila. And we're gonna look in view, and this seems already quite good. And now we're gonna play with the parameters and column. Voila. I will change it to 15. Let's see if this works. And then make it 30, I don't know. Voila, works perfectly. Then the height will be changed to 15. Yes, works also. Height 1, gonna use 10. This works also nice. And the rest of it, we will make it 1. Okay, works fine. Go to 6. Alright, this to 1.8. Very, very good. I will make this one to 15. Voila. Indeed, that's what we need. And now we need a little pole right here. So we're gonna go to create tab right here, then extrusion, then of course a circle right in the middle, 1.5, and then I will put a dimension on it right here, put a parameter of course. Voila. Instance, then K, go to front again, then attach it to the top. Voila. Click on the icon, then right here lock icon. Voila. And then in view, sorry, right here, this is quite alright. And now we're gonna change the height again so we can see it. Make 20, and voila, this is looking very good on the front. Yes. And one thing that we don't need to forget, or we can't forget, is of course the material. We're gonna make a new material. Voila, make it instance so we can link it. And this is already the first step that we have. So the second step that we need to do is to make the column itself. So we go to file right here, then new one, create a new family, and then we go for a structural column. All right, click open, and there we have it. So we go to reference line, load it in of course. Which family is this? Family 4. Okay, load it in to family 4. Alright, and I'll just place it randomly right here because we're gonna align it to the center. Align it right here. Voila, and align it right here. Then we're gonna change the units again to centimeters. Voila. And we will make it a little bit shorter, of course. We won't lock it. Voila. And the depth will be, we use 20 and the width 15. Apply. Okay. Seems great. Alright. I will make it bigger so you can see exactly what it changes. So I will 20, 25. Yes, this will be good. So we go to the view so you guys can see it. Make it 3D. Voila. This is what we have in our column, and then we're gonna link the parameters to it. So we're gonna link the width with it. Voila. Click apply, and you see automatically the family is changing. And then the depth. Alright, voila. Yes, this seems quite good. And now we go to 3D. Yes, the family doesn't break. Then we go to the front of it, of the family, and right here we're gonna lock it. Then we're gonna make a new reference plane for the column, for the column itself. Voila, dimension. Then we're gonna just name it voila, make it a type one. And now click here on, and then we have height, and we're gonna link it with this parameter, and you see, up, very nice. And now on, I will make the column itself. So we go to create extrusion right here, make sure the lock icon is on, then we're gonna make it like this, up, voila, voila, trim it like we do here. Then click on finish, and first things first, we need to lock it, of course. So we're gonna lock it right here to the top level, and then we need to lock it on the reference plane, so you can see it doesn't snap to the reference plane. So we're gonna use the align tool right here, lock it, and now we're gonna see if it works. The height, we're gonna go to 15. Oh, perfect. Then we go to in 3D, and we're gonna change the dimensions of the column, and we'll see, oh, this is working smoothly. And now we can do the other parameters. So we can voila, gonna use type, voila, and now we can do that for every parameter, but I won't do it else the video will be too long. And voila, there we go. Then I'm gonna choose for the material, yep, voila. Okay, now go to colors, make it 150, and now we're gonna change the colors, of course. So we will see voila. Then we're gonna change the colors. Oh, not this one, right here. Then the column itself, it will be wood, and we're gonna rename it to 1. Then make it wood, let's see, voila, this will be fine. Okay, apply, yes. And then for the foot, the metal foot, we're gonna use 2. It needs to be a little gray, of course, so maybe this will do. Click apply, and voila, guys. This is how you make the family itself. Of course, make sure you save it and then load it in. And that's how you create a column by yourself. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.